because then they would have heard, they would have said there was three voices in my head. I actually just got on here. Like, it's been a little while since I was on here, and I was like, this thing just kept popping up in my head to say. Like, I don't know why. So I'm just gonna come up here and say it. Uh, shit. Damn, I lost it. I should have said it when I was thinking about it, because I was just thinking about it too. I remember part of it. Uh, well, the part I remember is just, oh, that's what. Okay, it goes back to like how she was being nice to me, and it freaked me out. Um, so like another time she did that was like she told me I was smart. I was like, I just looked at her like, what? I'm smart? Like, you're smarter than me. You know that, right? That's what I was thinking. I didn't tell her that. I just looked at her like that. It's like, thank you. But you're smarter than me, and you are. Like, I mean, and she is. I'm trying to get out of talking to you, I guess. I don't really want to, but mm, trying to look at you through the phone, huh? That's crazy. Oh shit, man. I I guess there's like a lot of salt in your tears, right? Like I saw like on my face there's like you can see it, dude. Like all over. Yeah. I need to go take a shower for sure. But yeah, that's actually just that's what that's what I got on here to say. Just I've always thought you were smarter than me. But actually I think we're both smarter than each other in certain ways. That's why like that whole that was one of the arguments in my head. Like, uh, she's smart in this way and you're smart in this way. When you put you both together, then you guys are on fire, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? I know I said something like that already in a recent video, but I oftentimes see people repeating themselves on these videos, anyways. So just trying to think of something else to say. There is other stuff I could say, but let's just say the situation here has developed into something very, yeah, it's yeah. I didn't expect to ever read what I read that he showed me, and it was like wow, like I am kind of in the middle of this, aren't I? So yeah, I hope everything with them works out good and everything, but from what I read, and I tried telling him like, dude, the only way you guys can work this out is couples therapy or even separate therapy, but he just keeps saying we already tried that. We've already tried that. I'm like, so how long did you go for? And he said 7 months or whatever. Like, it takes longer than 7 months, man. Like I was saying, oh yeah, I think it was a post. Oh, it was a It was a comment on one of the groups I'm in. It was therapy, and if and if you've been to a good therapist for 2 years, you can do self therapy. You know, uh, he kept saying he paid like $210 or whatever for this therapist, and I'm just thinking like, just because you pay a lot of money for a therapist doesn't mean they're good, man. I mean, Peggy, I only paid her $50 each time I went to see her. I mean, granted, it was like, what am I now? 42. So it's close to 20 years ago, but I mean, still. And well, even 10 years ago, when was the last time I saw her? I think it was like 20, I think it was 25 or 26 maybe. But still, that was like, and I should have kept going to her though. But I didn't have any money at the time, and she was giving me freebies. She let me go into debt, $600 into debt, and that's when she called it. She couldn't let me come anymore because of that. Actually, I didn't ask her after that. I just realized I'm like, because she had asked me if I could make payments, start paying her, and I was like, I can't. I don't have any money. I think, how could I not have money? How do I have gas to get there if I didn't have money? Oh, that I wasn't in the right place in my right mind back then. I had to have had money, dude. Or it might have been one of the times that I was yeah, I think I was staying at grandma's that time. I might have been, yeah. There was a number of times I was not working and grandma would let me use her car. That's probably, yeah, that's how it happens. I should have got a job and kept seeing her though. You know how you get, you just like, I don't need therapy. Remind you of anybody? I've been there, dude. I know. I know. Uh, the kind of like one of the reasons I can't go back and see my therapist now. Well, the place I'm at is I'm not gonna say what it is, but it's for people without insurance, and they do it for, well, they get paid, but you know they don't get paid a lot, and like if you don't have insurance, you don't have to actually pay. Um, unless like if you don't have a job and no insurance, you don't have to pay. But so I haven't been having. The thing about that is, man, I always freaking start burping and shit when I'm on here. How fucking unprofessional is that? Jeez. Oh well. But but anyway, what I was saying was like, so going there is where uh new therapists start off at. Like they're gaining their experience. So they're at 0 years to like 2 years or something like that. It's the stepping stone for them. It's they're learning. The thing about that is I need somebody experienced because I'm actually more of a therapist to them than they are to me at this point because I've done so much therapy in my life. There's a story I want to tell, but I think I want to keep it more private. It's a pretty interesting one. Let's just say like these there's some younger women there, and these younger women like guys that are like real, I guess, and like uh I don't know if it's just if the age has to do anything with it, but they seem to like me like a little too much. So yeah, I can't. That's why I can't do therapy there anymore. Basically, this they need more experience. Um, shoot, the one, I guess I could tell that story. The one, she actually like I need to be able. See, this is what I'm saying. Like good therapist, bad therapist. Like this therapist, I was telling her what I needed to do. Like I need to talk things out, like I'm doing right now. I'm talking shit out. It's all blurry, man. Shit. Okay, good. Still recording. All right. Anyways, like I need, like I'm doing right now. I'm talking things out. She wouldn't have it. I'm like, so you're not gonna do your job, basically. And she's like, we're gonna do skill building. I'm like, I don't need skill building. Like I need to actually talk my issues out and process this shit. She's like, we're gonna do skill building. I'm like, all right, dude. And pretty much she made it seem like I was just coming to waste time kind of thing instead of like process shit. But then the weird thing is after I went and had therapy with the other therapist, um, and I was just kind of waiting or whatever, because they changed it. Like I was in therapy for like over a year, nonstop, and then they changed it to every 4 months. Like you can only be in it for 4 months, and then you have to take a break, and then you 4 month intervals or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's why she was trying to say like, well, we don't have enough time for you to tell me everything. So like I had plenty of time to say whatever. She just wasn't being paid. That's what I was talking about. Like they got to be patient. If they're not patient, don't talk to them. If they're not, and like especially if you're over here saying, well, I need to talk about this, and they're like, no, let's talk about this instead. Well, or let's do some skill building. Yeah. Uh, and you're trying to process what's going on with you, and they're like, no, we're not gonna do that. You get away from that person too. You know what I'm saying? Like there are certain cases like if you're processing something and they hear something that you had, let's talk about this instead that you just said. So they're going back. Like if they take you back to what you were saying, that's different. Now when they do that, that can be hard on you. Like it can get hard on you, but um, is you if you're just being honest with yourself, like you really just got to pretend like nobody is ever gonna hear about this. As long as you don't say anything about wanting to kill somebody or wanting to kill yourself, they can't say shit to nobody. If they do, they're fired. They're gone, and they shouldn't be hitting on you either. They shouldn't be. They shouldn't. Um, they shouldn't be letting you know you can tap that if you want. You know what I'm saying? So but so like that's what I'm and uh so she's like, and I tried telling her like we can do this still. Like I still need to do this. Something to come out that I need to get out, you know? And she was just stuck on doing the whole uh skill building thing. And she gave me a packet to look through, like, okay, so what do you want to work on? And like everything that I saw there is like everything I already knew. I'm just like, I'm gonna be feeling dumber by the end of this, you know what I'm saying? But I picked one of the topics just to appease her because she just wasn't really feeling like listening to me process things. It kind of made me feel like she was scared or worried that she might become interested in me. So like that thought popped into my head, like that must be what it is, because I mean, why else wouldn't you just let some dude just rammer on about stuff he's been through and process out the things he's talking about, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not that hard to just sit there and let somebody talk. But anyways, but yeah, so after the other therapist, I had her. She actually let me talk, and I did get some things out, and it was good. I processed some things. You know what I'm saying? Even if I didn't get to process as much as I would want to, because to start, anytime you start with a new therapist, it's kind of like starting over. Kind of like, it's not exactly, but if you're good, you can, start off wherever you were with the old therapist, and but like at this time my mind was just everywhere still, and like i couldn't I couldn't, dude. But okay, so after, and I was still so after therapy with both of the therapists, I was waiting for my turn to go back into therapy. And then all of a sudden, the first therapist, the one that made me do skill building, oh yeah, that's what I didn't say about that. Like after, like all of it, we got through it, the whole packet and everything. She she realized that, like, and you already know all this. I was like, yeah, kinda, yeah. Like that's what I was saying. Like it's not gonna help me out any. And she's just like, okay, well, we're finished now. And we finished like, I don't know, probably a month or 3 weeks or a month early. And like I still had like time I could come see her, and she just kind of canceled it all out, kind of thing. I was like, okay. But okay, so and then we got done with the other therapist waiting, and then I started getting calls from the first therapist. I wasn't sure why she was calling me. She kept calling and saying, if you have any questions or you need anything, give me a call. Like, or I'm here for you. If you ever need anything, just give us a call. I swear she called like I over 10 times. Like it was, she called a lot. I didn't know if like it kind of made me feel like she was fighting for another chance to be therapeutic to me. Like let me process stuff. Kind of like maybe she misjudged me by my looks, and maybe she heard that like I wasn't the guy she thought I was or something. I don't know. It's possible. And then like actually her doing it so much made me think other things, like is this kind of like, are you trying to seduce me? you know? It's just like, what's going on here? Why are you calling me so much? It was like every week, like a couple times a week. I was like, wow, I feel popular. And then I tried to go and, start therapy again. And she asked me who I want, and I told her who I would want because, like I said, I'm like, blah 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 did pretty good, so I'll go back to her because the other one, she dismissed me, like some, yeah, like she completely dismissed me and my what I felt, and yeah, you just don't. That's not something you do when you're a therapist. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, they're young. They're just starting. This is like it was actually her first day, I think. So, but maybe she was just calling because she wanted a chance to, make up for it. So it's kind of like I have therapists fighting over me now. It's like I already have one. I'm like, why are you trying to? It's what it felt like. But then when I told her I wanted blah blah blah, she just kind of looked at me, and I'm like, uh, what's up? I think she said like we've changed it, we've changed things around or something. After I said that, and I'm almost like, and she didn't say anything else, so I didn't know what the heck that was all about. But I just kind of figured she put it in a log or whatever to put me on like because they had a waiting list that they put you on, and and I figured that's what she did, but nobody ever called me back to let me know anything. So I'm just like, you know what? Fuck that shit. They're all too young and too inexperienced for me. And that's what I told my psychologist when I was talking to her about my diagnosis and everything. And she was actually trying to get me to go into therapy again. And I'm just like, I would, but I think I need somebody with more experience. I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but I just it. And then she's like, "Well, if you ever need some therapy, we're here for you." I was like, "Okay, thank you." I mean, I actually would have gone back by now. Like, if I was still with my mom, I would have gone back by now and uh, went back to therapy. But things got the way they got, and that's where I'm at now. But I'm doing pretty good with the self therapy. I think. I mean, I made a breakthrough, dude. I found out that the fact that like my inner part of me saying yes to being somebody's boyfriend like really made me feel like I was their boyfriend for like over 3 years. I think that's my longest relationship yet. Woohoo! Awesome. You can do it. Oh shit. I really think that really is my longest relationship. Oh wait, what was today? I'm gonna remember it. Hell yeah, I'm gonna remember that shit. That's something special to me. It's like the 6th, 7th. Shit. I did something weird to my phone. It's got little circles on it. I didn't mean to do that. I think it was the 6th. Like, it got to where um, she meant so much to me that I went back before I lost my one account, and I checked out the date that we actually met, like face to face. It was August 13th, and that like the 13 is kind of like my favorite number actually, or at least one of them. I have a lot of favorites, I think, but definitely I don't know. It's one of my it's one of the numbers I like. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I actually have favorite anything. I don't know. Seeing that's something I can like devolve myself into figuring out too. Like, do I have a favorite something or don't I? Or do I just like things a little bit more than other things? But I guess that's what favorite means. Like you like it more than all the others. I don't know. Just it's to me it seems lucky to me. 13. So yeah, it seems like okay. There we go. I won't say it's my favorite. I'll just say it feels lucky. See, I'm burping again. Yeah, not too many people do that. They usually cut that out. I don't care though. I'm being all realistic and shit. A lot of people can't handle that. I'm not gonna have my video watched a lot. I'm doing this for myself to process this stuff out, and it's not really for anybody else, anyways. If they choose to watch it, cool. Not, that's not hurting my feelings any. I'm not trying to make money off of this. It would be cool, but uh, I'm surprised I got into the teens on some of these videos because usually with these talking videos that I do, I don't really get like any views on them, and that's from like a year ago. So it surprised me to see like I got up into teens. Like, oh wow, how about that? Oh, I got 22 on one of them. It's like, whoa. Like now we're cooking. Not really though. That's not a lot. I think the highest views I got on one of my videos is like 8,000. Like that's the one with the jack. Like nobody, like it was before people started using jacks to jack stumps out of the ground. It was just something I decided to try one day, and it worked. It took me a little bit of time to finesse it out and figure out how I need to jack it up and stuff, but I did end up doing it, and it worked out great. I hurt my back moving it all the way over to where I moved it, but you can't see in the video where I moved it to. Like when I pulled it out, I was still good. But when I moved it from where I set it at when I got it out to where I put it permanently at, that's when I hurt my back. But I mean, it was like I rolled that thing like I want to say 150, 200 feet away. You know what I'm saying? Nah, not that far. About 150, maybe 100, probably 100. I wouldn't go any lower than 75, but that's a big freaking stump. If I could have threw it on the back of the truck and drove it over, that would have been cool. But that's a big stump. Dude, I swore I was talking about something. I'll probably like come back and hit back on this or whatever I was talking about because I know I got off track. I mean, I know I was talking about that whole therapy thing. I think I finished it. Like she was just calling me a lot, and it kind of like made me think some things, and then she stopped calling. Oh yeah, I did. And then I got to the part where I tried to do it again, and they never. Yeah, I said everything. I think there was something else after that I said though. Yeah, you need to go take a shower, bro. Stop doing these videos. It's not gonna give you more views just because you put like 15 videos up a day. I'm not doing it for the views, motherfucker. This is processing shit. That's what I'll name this one. Processing shit. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't put shit. Processing. It's a freaking adult freaking thing, man. I put it no kids on it. We can say shit. I think some of these freaking social media shit is fucking weird, man. It's like people like in the adult, it's a mature conversations freaking group, right? And they can't even say sex in there without putting some weird shit to make it seem like I'm not actually saying sex, but I mean sex. It's like, what's your guys' meaning of fucking mature? I mean, you don't have to cuss to be mature, but certainly you're capable of saying sex or dick or, well, penis, vagina. You know what I'm saying? Instead, they're putting like freaking little fruits and shit. Like, okay, buddy. But the whole freaking, the way they, I guess it's just a sex thing, really. Because, I mean, I don't actually put penis or vagina. I think I put poom poom. Your poom poom? Nah. Boom boom. Boom boom. Oh shit, it's that time, bros. We're gonna be uploading in like a minute. Uh she's not, I don't know if she's gonna put any more reels up. She might not put them up because she thinks I'll want to look at them, or I'm thinking too much about it. I really don't. I kind of see it's weird now. Well, it's not really weird. It's just I want to know she's okay.